Hi everybody, my name is Taylor Green. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
My name is Rhys Barber. I'm another audiologist here at Audiology Associates, and this is actually, we've got a two-part compilation for you today, guys. This one is mine and Taylor's is coming directly afterwards. So with this patient here, we've got quite a hard section of wax. You can see it's really tough old stuff here in the outermost portion, so the lateral portion of the ear canal, just inside the entrance this is. So we've got the standard size ulnar tube on here.
Dry.
It's really dry.
Very
it's just
dry.
not gripping that at all. It just does not want to grip it at all. Now, it doesn't make an appearance very often, but the St. Bart's hook is coming into play here. Just because it's a bigger piece and we had a slightly larger gap at the top, I was able to get over the top of this. You'll see how tough it is in a second. So when we pull this out, it doesn't actually want to be picked up with the St. Bart's hook. I can't get the St. Bart's hook into it. But you'll see a lot of dry skin underneath, which is contributing to this really tough section of wax. A lot of very dense hair as well. We talked about this the last video me and you were together, when we about this hairs on the outer part of the ear canal. So just picking this up with a standard size ulnar tube. There he is, chunky old piece, that one. You can see that grey material there to your right hand side of that plug, and that's just the dry skin has been wrapping around the bottom.
It's almost like you get different stages with this skin as it's coming out. We see like soft, stretchy skin, and then we see like thicker, leathery skin, and then we see like this very hard and crusty and dry.
And you see it sometimes with a peel as well, where we talk about that lateral and medial portion of the ear canal. Sorry guys, we've got a frog in my throat, but it's that outer section always tends to be that thicker, either leathery or slightly wetter skin that's going to that much thinner skin further back there. So looking nice and healthy. This is what it looked like before, this is what it looks afterwards. So all lovely and healthy. 1 centimetre, half an inch on that one, guys. There you go. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoy the videos, please subscribe, follow, like,
thumbs up, all the usual. Oh yeah, like what we did on the yesterday.
There you go.
We mastered that now.
We haven't practiced that at all. So this is your patient though, this one.
Yeah, so this is my patient. As you see straight away, we've got the standard size ulnar tube. We're just trying to lift this plug from the bottom of the ear canal. It's pretty much what I tend to do most of the time with these larger plugs. I try to loosen it from the bottom first and then work on the sides if we need to afterwards. So we've got a similar story. I know it's a different material from what Rhys's was. Whereas that one was more skin, this is just dried up big ball of wax. So we are also having a bit of a trouble, having some trouble, I should say, with the ulnar tube. So with these drier pieces, as we've mentioned in previous videos, the suction, even though it's a great idea, with these drier pieces, we tend to just rub along the surface because the suction is actually not that strong. It's quite a weak suction that we use. And it just rubs up on this, but we've managed to get a little grip here. But this is not going anywhere for us. So I'm just poking back through with the camera to see if there's any gaps. So we're going in with the Jobson horn here. There's a tiny, tiny little gap at the top there. So Jobson horn wasn't going in there. So I didn't want to risk pushing this in further.
That's the thing, isn't it? If the gap's not big enough, it'll push that wax further back in, unfortunately.
So Rosen insert are great for these types. With these, where you can see, even though we're struggling with the suction grip, Rosen inserters just very simply kind of just almost like slicing a knife through butter. It's just kind of digging straight in. So the idea here, we're not trying to remove that with the Rosen inserter. We're just trying to move it slightly to create more space.
Yeah, and sometimes if we pull it forwards like that, we can wedge it, can't we, in that ear canal entrance. And that, when you push the Jobson horn, if the gap isn't quite big enough, because it's wedged, it doesn't push it further back, does it?
Yeah. So we've managed to just get this Jobson horn now into that space that we've created. So we're almost just going to slowly, it's just going to bring the hole that you can see that deeper section is all coming away.
Oh, it's still going as well. That's a long plug.
Pop it back in. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to be the whole thing, because that's quite a long piece that we've just removed there.
It must be pretty long, so you're having to kind of walk this last bit out now as well. That's a good size piece. Look at the size. The colour on that as well is almost ebony. It's so dark.
Been there for a while. I think this was the patient's first time ever having anything removed, so I don't think they've ever had anything removed previously. Tiny little bit left at the top there now, so we're going to pop the fine end on for this.
Why do we use the fine end?
More precision work.
Yeah.
And we can usually just grab these smaller pieces a little easier as well. The eardrum actually looking nice and healthy as well.
Let's have a look at that.
There we go.
There we are.
Excellent. You can see it's quite a clear eardrum as well, so you can actually see a lot of the
ossicles in below.
yeah, you can which you don't see very often, 'cause it's almost kind of like trying to look through tracing paper in some cases.
Yeah, that's a good description. Yeah, it's that sort of it's that sort of slightly almost like frosted glass, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gives you that kind of look. That was quite a big plug, because the ear canal's usually about 2.5 centimeters long. That plug is just under 2 centimeters, so that's a beastie.
I mean, the average ear canal is around about 3 centimeters.
Yeah, it varies.
Roughly 3 centimeters.
It's usually sort of anything from about 2.5 to 3, depending on the size of the patient. But yeah, it's you can get some real chunky pieces in there. That's a good one. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as me and Taylor did.
We didn't do the lengths.
Oh, did I not?
So two centimeters on that one.
I'm sorry. I got so carried away then. 1 1/4 inches or just under, I would say that is, looking at that one.
It's a half an inch.
Is it?
It's half an inch.
Hang on. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. It's just under 1 1/2 inches. Between 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
Well, as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.